In the face of a dire need for safe burial grounds, Palestinians in Khan Yunis took matters into their own hands by digging a mass grave at a Nasser medical complex. This heartbreaking move was triggered by the decomposition of bodies in the hospital's mortuary amid a war in Odur and heightening concerns about a potential epidemic.
As you can see, we couldn't bury the dead in proper graves, even though the proper place to bury them is only 200 meters away from here. The past few days, we have buried 150 martyrs in the yards of Nasser Medical Complex, and today we are burying the rest of the martyrs and the patients in the mortuary, and there are 30 of them, including martyrs and dead patients.
This sad reality is a direct consequence of relentless Zionist continuous and deliberate attacks on residential buildings and even health facilities. Families unable to access the bodies of their loved ones for days or months were compelled to resort to burying them within the hospital premises.
They were all buried because their families couldn't be here and their bodies started to decompose and give off an odor. So that's why we buried them in the yard of the hospital, even though we have repeatedly requested safe passage so we can bury them in proper place, which is only 200 meters away.
Not far from Khan Yunis Hospital, Palestinians gathered at the site of a Zionist attack to mourn their beloved relatives, marking a scene filled with pain and despair. The Zionist forces continue their genocidal war across the Gaza Strip, orchestrating countless massacres against unarmed civilians, tens of thousands of fallen victims to these war crimes, with countless others wounded. The relentless attacks make rescue operations nearly impossible for emergency teams as they face direct and deliberate targeting.
There has been a strike last night on the districts of Al-Aqad and the camp. We woke up in the morning and found all the area was destroyed. And when the men went out to check the area, a recon drone struck them. That's what happened. Some of them were injured and the others are dead.
The majority of Gaza's 2.3 million population has experienced displacement due to ongoing attacks, while the Zionist forces maintain tight grip, aiming to expel Palestinians from their own land. The struggle for survival persists amid the harsh reality of an oppressive occupation.